This is Kelvin Dale, revealing how the Irish has helped shape the United States. We go now to the remarkable tale of a president whose Irish roots were not superficial. They actually reached across both sides of his family tree, tangled in famine, politics, and the pursuit of the American dream. Stick around, and by the end, you'll see just how Irish President John F. Kennedy really was. Let's get into it. We begin with the family tree on JFK's father's side. His father was Joseph Patrick Kennedy, whose roots come from County Wexford in the southeast of Ireland. JFK's great-grandfather was Patrick Kennedy, who married Bridget Murphy from the nearby parish of Onduff. The couple both left Dunganstown during the Great Famine in 1848 to come to the U.S. and live in East Boston to begin making a living as a cooper. A cooper was someone who made barrels, which were the primary containers of its day for transporting many different types of commodities. Patrick died at the age of 35 from tuberculosis, which was common in those days, but Bridget kept the family afloat, first as a domestic, then as a grocer, and eventually as a landlord. Their youngest son of 5, Patrick Joseph, or P.J. Kennedy, would become a prominent businessman and state legislator, moving the Kennedy family into Boston's traditionally closed circles. Joseph Kennedy's mother was Mary Augusta Hickey, who also came from Ireland with her family, having roots near the town of Clonakilty, southwest of Cork, a region with its own rebel spirit and a possible distant tie to a leader of Ireland's own revolution against the British, Michael Collins. The Hickey's family made their way up from modest beginnings, as immigrants as well. Turning to JFK's mother's side of the family, we start with his mother, Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy, who was the daughter of John Francis Fitzgerald, who earned the nickname Honey Fitz from the manner in which he campaigned for public office. He was well liked and eventually became the beloved mayor of Boston, as well as a representative in Congress in the early 1900s. John's father, Thomas Fitzgerald, was from Bruff, County Limerick, Ireland. Like the Kennedys, the Fitzgeralds came to America in the mid-1800s, landing first in the city's working-class neighborhoods. Rose Kennedy's mother, Mary Hannon, shown here, and Mary's husband were both born in Ireland. Even JFK's maternal grandmother, Rosanna Cox, also from Ireland, with her roots coming from Tonymore, County Fermanagh, where the ruins of the Cox family cottage can be seen still standing in Ireland's northern countryside today. The assassination of President Kennedy often overshadows his major accomplishments during his 1,036 days in office. Let's not forget the peaceful resolution of the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. Kennedy's measured decisions steered the world back from the brink of nuclear war. The founding of the Peace Corps in 1961, exporting American goodwill to the world, an echo of immigrant values of service and connection. Declaring to join the space race, famously promising a moon landing before the end of the decade of the 1960s. Very few politicians in American history have publicly made such a bold, long-term vision for the country. Advancing civil rights, including a landmark address and legislative proposal in 1963 that would power the Civil Rights Act forward. Last and not least, the signing of the Partial Nuclear Test Ban Treaty in 1963, creating a major step towards ending the Cold War. So, how Irish was JFK? The short answer in a single word: very. When you combine large families literally born out of the Irish Catholic tradition, you end up with a lot of Irish heritage on both sides of his family tree. All 8 great-grandparents of President John Kennedy crossed the Atlantic from Ireland to come to America. Thanks so much for watching. If you are Irish, your roots are from Ireland, or would like to be among the honorary Irish, you're at the right place. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, click on the notifications bell, or let me know what you think in the comments section. Until next time, keep that Irish twinkle in your eye.